I want to know what Miyamoto is smoking on for actually giving this project the green light. True Gamer here, back with another episode. Now, NinGreedo are trying to deceive the true gaming public by creating game keys on an empty cartridge. And as you just saw on the screen, that red represents NinGreedo bleeding you dry for every last red penny and cent they can squeeze out of all of the consumers out there. Now for me, the game key is a pointless invention because we already got game keys and it's printed on a piece of paper with this silly little code in the box. The only difference is with the game key on an empty cartridge, it means you can put the game key cartridges in different switches, unlike this code in the box, which is locked to only one system once you redeem the code. But at the end of the day, who really cares about that? The bottom line is, it's an empty piece of red, bloodthirsty, money-sucking plastic. Now, my major problem with the game key is that the full game has to be downloaded, so an internet connection is required to play the game, and NinGreedo have the cheek to charge £90 for a cartridge with nothing on the damn thing. It's more or less a blank piece of plastic. Now work that one out. We are literally going backwards in the gaming industry when all they really need to do is what most companies do these days in the tech world, and that is increase the storage capacity for the game data on every cartridge. Simple as that. Now just because you can swap game data from switch to switch, these new digital red cartridges ain't a groundbreaking invention from NinGreedo, because all it basically is a code in a box which they've been producing from the longest while, and that is simply no game in the box, just selling us a case with some fancy artwork plastered all over it. All NinGreedo are doing are just packaging it in a different way and selling you a pipe dream. I'm telling you, I'm really losing love for this modern gaming, and because of all this skullduggery that Nintendo are pulling, I don't think I'm going to be an early adopter for the Nintendo Switch. I'll probably get it down the line for the Nintendo Switch 2. NinGreedo. Now I hate to break it to all the diehards out there, but it seems like Nintendo have gone digital at supersonic speed, overlapping PlayStation and Xbox and leaving them way back in the distance, I'm telling ya. And charging customers to use a button on a controller is unforgivable. Don't get me started with all this repackaging of Nintendo Switch 1 games, then simply placing them in a Nintendo Switch 2 box with upgrade codes. Nintendo, what is that all about? In my opinion, pulling a stunt like that is cheap, lazy, and a gaming crime and de-evolution at its finest. Because any upgrade games won't be sellable as a Nintendo Switch 2 game due to the codes already being redeemed. What they should have done was sell the Nintendo Switch 1 case with an upgrade available. Just have the same cover art as these as a Nintendo Switch 1 case, and then print something at the bottom saying upgrades available for the Nintendo Switch 2 games, the same way the PS5 did it on PS4 games. That would be a much better solution and less confusion for the consumer nation. The bottom line is, guys, physical buyers want full games on cartridges or disc and not having to rely on any codes or internet connection just to play their game. They want everything all packed on one simple cartridge. So they have a choice to game online or offline, whatever scenario they might find themselves in. Physical buyers want full games on the cartridges or the disc and not relying on any code or internet connections to play the game, because it defeats the object and it definitely is a waste of money for all game collectors out there. Nintendo, what are you actually doing? You were the last of the gaming physical breed, but you surrendered to money and greed. Okay guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Even better, subscribe. Till next time, see ya.